Welcome everyone to the start of the Shooters SMP Season 2. For the first episode, the goal is really to beat the Ender Dragon and get the Dragon Egg, so I went to go mining, and I got some iron tools and some iron armor, and it was overall a decent start to the server. Here I'm just checking my settings. I don't know what I was doing there, honestly. I was very tired, if you can't tell. It was very late when I recorded this. See, I just ran around, tried to get some iron as best as I can, but, you know. I gathered some more iron, enough to make a full iron set, and then I started to head for the surface. Alright, as I make my way to the surface, notice my genius editing skills that I definitely didn't do on accident with that carrot eating. When I head to the surface, I immediately headed into another cave because I don't know why I came out of the first one, and then I built a quick little portal, and I went to the Nether. I built a little speedrun portal and hopped into the Nether. I looked around the entrance for a bit and then decided to try and find a blue forest biome. I rearranged my inventory a little bit because obviously I can't water bucket clutch in the Nether, so I needed hay bales on there. So right after I came through the portal, I found a blue biome and decided to start grinding for ender pearls. So I got near this little 2x2 ledge, so that way if I got low I could regen and just grinded all the ender pearls, and the drops were awful. It took like almost half an hour to get all the pearls required, and then I started to head over to a fortress. I just wandered around for a bit until eventually I finally found one after like 20-30 minutes of searching, and I built up into it. Found the blaze spawner because it was right next to the entrance, and I started to kill blazes. And mob drops for blazes were horrible too. It took me like 30 minutes to get all the blaze rods. I was just not having a lucky day. It was not going great, I won't lie to you. And I was getting murdered by magma cubes. It was just not ideal. Just not ideal at all. But I tried to, you know, be cool, level-headed, you know what I mean? So I started to sort of build around the blaze area. I'm looking for blocks here. I'm replacing my sword because it got really low. My sword got really low, yeah. So I started to, you know, just build around the blaze area. And, yeah. Although, the blazes did start to kind of get me low, so I started to worry a little bit because I was on 3 hearts and I didn't really want to die in the Nether because that would be horrible. Because then I would never get my stuff back, and I didn't feel like restarting, so I started to sort of block it off from the magma cubes because I was getting jumped by them every 3 seconds. And then eventually I got all the blaze rods and all the blaze powder that I needed, so I decided to head back to the overworld and just go find the stronghold. It took me a little bit to find my original portal. Not too long because I was streaming at the time, so obviously I could just go look back at the stream. Speaking of which, you should follow me, twitch.tv/shooters101. I stream a lot. Or don't follow me, that's fine too. It's a free country. Do whatever you want. But after like 20 minutes, or not even, like 10 minutes, I found my way back to the portal and I headed back into the overworld. As soon as I got out of the Nether, I headed straight for the direction of the stronghold. And luckily, on the way there, not a single one of my ender eyes broke, which is amazing. So I headed there. It was like 600 blocks away from spawn. So it didn't take me too long to get there because it really wasn't that far. So as soon as I got there, I messed around and I got some beds. So I looted the village, and then I decided it was time to dig down and find the in portal room. And trust me, I found the in portal room immediately, and it took me See, that wasn't cut. It didn't take me 3 hours to find the in portal room. I would never ever lie to you. It took me 2 seconds. See, that wasn't even an edit. That was just me being an absolute legend. Trust me. Alright, so I had enough ender eyes. There was already 2 in the portal, so I just about to light it up and I just looked at it. And then I lit it. and I went in. And I went to fight the dragon. It's 1 end crystal gone. 2 end crystals gone. 3 end crystals gone. Alright, now I have some bad news. Sadly, shortly after that, I got killed by the dragon. And I got really mad, so I went to go play. I got my stuff back. Like, I went to the end, got my stuff back, logged out, went to go play Gang Beasts with my friends, and when I got back on, I beat the Ender Dragon, but I forgot to record it. But I got the original egg, you know, it's one of a kind, and I got an Elytra. And I'm sure that egg will not cause any conflicts in the future. I'm sure everyone will be fine and dandy with me having the one and only dragon egg. But anyways, like and subscribe. I put a lot of effort, so I'd really appreciate it. And peace out.